Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Miklo. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a video about the Tier 1 concealed carry holster. So as we can see, I'm currently wearing it right now. It's very comfortable. I've already been using it for a couple days and I have zero complaints so far. It's very adjustable. There's a bunch of different basers and such that you can accommodate your frame. Now I got mine from my SIG P320 Wilson Combat Edition, and it just goes into the waistband like this. You really have to mess with it as far as finding where exactly you need to put your belt and where it's going to be comfortable and sit perfectly for you. But once you get situated and figure out where it's going to sit, it's in there, very sturdy, and I'm pretty impressed, just like that. So today we're going to be doing some small scenarios to give you guys an idea and somewhat of a review. I haven't shot from this holster. I have been practicing drawing dry fire, but I have not done any live rounds with it yet, so we're going to basically see how that goes. Let me know what y'all think of this little different range setup back here in the woods, in the shade, you feel me? It's hot as fuck, so that's kind of why I moved it back here for today, because we don't need much distance with this test. So the first test that I would like to run is just a simple, quick draw. I'm not going to go too fast because I want to just try to start to get the hang of the holster and how it feels and everything. Put one in the chamber. We're going to be very, very careful not to blow our nuts off. Beep. Pretty good, mate. Pretty good. That was a pretty decent one. Let's go for a little bit quicker draw on this one. Shooter ready. Stand by. Beep. I think I might have missed that one, but I'm not totally sure. Let's try that again. Yep, shot right over the shoulder. See, this is what practice makes perfect. That's pretty good. We're gonna turn it up a notch. Damn. Missed that one. Shooter ready. Stand by. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. See that? That was one thing that I noticed whenever I was practicing my dry fires, was I kept grabbing my shirt. Now this is a little bit longer of a shirt. I chose the wrong fucking shirt for this, but matter of fact, it's actually good because it's good to practice with more material in your way, whether you're wearing a jacket, you know, a flannel, whatever. Shooter ready, stand by. Beep. See, I keep grabbing my shirt. I gotta tuck that fucking right thumb in after I grab the weapon. When I'm trying to grab it, it's flared out. When I pull it out, it's still flared out. I need to tuck that bitch. Just habit, you guys. It's all about muscle memory. That's why you need to practice, practice, practice. You to know exactly what to do with your equipment, because when shit hits the fan, adrenaline's rushing, shit is not the same. You do not think the same. So this is why it's very important for you guys to go out and practice with your own holsters, guns, everything. All right, let's go ahead and finish this mag out with these draws, and then we'll move on to a different test. Shooter ready, stand by. Beep. All right, you guys, I just downloaded an app right quick so we can have an actual beeping sound instead of me beeping every time. Ooh, that was bad. I didn't like that one. Felt a little shrapnel smack my fucking leg. Ooh. What do you guys think so far, man? I mean, I think it's doing pretty fucking well, considering, you know, these holsters are only $100 plus whatever it takes to get to you, as far as shipping, They use DHL, so I had to wait a good amount of time. Not to mention, I think they make them to order, or maybe they just have some on stock that are like more common, because I had to get it for a specific light. Even though I thought I had the right light, but I don't. So I'll have to order the light that actually fits with this holster, but for now it works without the light. Alright, you guys, so now I want to try some shooting drills from sitting down. And I don't want to make it too easy on myself as far as pointing myself directly towards the shooter, because that's just not realistic. So let's just say I'm chilling in the mall or whatever, restaurant, like just shit starts popping off, you feel me? That was terribly though. Okay, I'm shooting to the left too much. I mean, I can't complain much. Sitting down is pretty hard, and all this sweatiness with this long ass shirt doesn't help, because I keep getting my shit hung up. But excuses. This is why you train. This is why you practice with your equipment, with what you have. Don't train or think about training later when you have specifically one thing. Look, I was doing stuff like this, maybe not specifically all these little drills, but I was doing draw drills before, way before I ever had a concealed carry holster. This is actually my first concealed carry holster. So that just goes to show you guys that there's no limitations. If you have the gun, go and practice. If you got a little bit of ammo, go and practice. You know what I'm saying? Just practice with what you have. Practice with what you are going to use. I'm gonna face the target for like half the test, and then like halfway through the magazine, I'll turn back around and do the same thing. That way we can have two different scenarios where possibly I'm facing the shooter and possibly I'm not facing the shooter, which is more than likely. How's work going? You know. Blah, blah, blah. So for this one, this is gonna be for all the P320 haters out there. We're going to not load one in the mag, so we're gonna drastically change the reaction time that I'm gonna be able to do here. Instead of just pulling the trigger, I'm gonna have to rack it, then fire. Now, this would kind of go with how I was traditionally carrying my 320 and my other handguns. Just because I didn't have proper holsters for them, I didn't trust myself not to accidentally try to catch the gun when it was falling or something like that and put my finger in the trigger. You know what I'm saying? I have trigger discipline, but you know, when shit is sliding around in your car or, you know, not properly holstered in your waistband, I would not carry with one in the chamber. I was not confident enough for that. So this is going to be a good test for how a lot of people carry, and it'll be also a good example of why you should carry with one in the chamber if you are comfortable with it. If you don't feel like you have the trigger discipline or the practice, then I don't recommend it, because at the end of the day, everybody's going to sit here and talk shit to you about not keeping one in the chamber and all this and that and the third. But if you don't feel comfortable with it and you end up shooting yourself on accident, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's the dumbass? Don't listen to everybody as far as that goes. Do what you feel comfortable with. Train with what you feel comfortable with. I would say that those milliseconds definitely do matter. So if you can carry one in the chamber or feel comfortable enough and practice enough, then do it. bad one. Too fast. See, smooth is quick. Smooth is quick. And we'll try it this way now. Alright you guys, so for my last test, what I want to do right quick is I'm going to pretend like I'm over there around the corner, and I'm going to come like I'm starting to hear gunshots around this corner right here. We're going to pretend this is like a wall, and I'm going to peek around and take out the shooter. So now we did one with just racking it. Now I'm going to do another one with just around the chamber. Ooh, that is not a sound you want to hear when you're about to engage a shooter. Well guys, what do you think? I think this thing did pretty well. I think I could recommend it to you guys for sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Tier 1, yay or nay? I say it's a pretty good package. Once I get my light in there too, it'll fit a little bit more snug. Right now it's a little bit loose. It goes in well, but it's a tad bit loose just because the light's not in there. And the 320 did not go off. Look at that. Well, we'll end up doing a drop test on this eventually. Gotta get some dummy rounds. As much as it'll hurt me to drop this baby, I'll do it for video purposes. I've never had it shoot when I don't want it to, but I've seen plenty of videos of people with 320s and different versions of 320s that obviously have problems. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I appreciate y'all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I also have an event coming up on July 5th. I'm not sure exactly when the video is going to go up. Probably that Monday, which should be like the 7th, I believe. So the 7th or 8th, I should have a group range video for you guys. And also, we're going to have a couple other sick videos for you guys coming out real soon. So subscribe and stay tuned to do not miss out on none of that. And I appreciate y'all for watching again, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.